our muscle man for Bio 201 lab. And I just broke it. There we go. All right. So if we start here at the head, we have the epicranius, the orbicularis oculi around the eye, the zygomaticus major and minor, the buccinator, which is in the buccal or the cheek. The masseter is here underneath this salivary gland. We have the orbicularis oris around the eye, and the depressor anguli oris that depresses the mouth. It's the frowning muscle. On the side, we have the temporalis at the temple or the temporal portion of the skull, the sternocleidomastoid here, and this is a portion of the trapezius at the top of the shoulder. So if we go down to the chest, we have the pectoralis major. This is the pectoralis minor that is deep to the pectoralis major. You can also see the intercostals here, and then the serratus anterior. On the abdomen, you've got the rectus abdominis and the exterior abdominal oblique. If we come to the arm, we have the deltoid, the biceps brachii at the front, the brachialis, and the triceps brachii at the back. On the forearm, we have brachioradialis, we have the extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis, we have the extensor digitorum, and then on the pinky side we'll have the extensor carpi ulnaris. Let me come back around to the anterior side. You can't see these well on this model, but this would be the, so here's the brachioradialis again. We come around, now we're on the flexor side. We can flex the wrist, so flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, and then on the pinky side is the flexor carpi ulnaris. On the leg here, we have the tensor fascia latae muscle that's attached to the IT band. This is covering up the vastus lateralis. Here is the rectus femoris, the vastus medialis, the sartorius that crosses the front of the leg, and then you have the adductor longus, which is this one closest to the sartorius, the adductor magnus, try to get to that. The adductor magnus runs underneath the gracilis. Let me see if I can show it better from the back. So here's the gracilis from the back. Here's the adductor magnus. Coming around to the hamstrings, you have the semimembranosus here, which is just deep to the semitendinosus. And then the biceps femoris makes up the lateral portion of the hamstrings. You have your gastrocnemius, the calf muscle, the major calf muscle, the soleus just deep to that. And then on the leg, on the lateral side, fibularis longus, extensor digitorum, and tibialis anterior. Come to the back. We have the gluteus maximus, the gluteus medius, deep to that. The latissimus dorsi makes up the lower back muscle, and here is the trapezius that goes on the upper back. And I think that covered it all.